Hey y'all, this is Miss Mother Trucker here. Um, I just figured we'd come on and talk about our driver shortage. Yeah, right. Or lack thereof. Just a second. Just waiting to see if some people come in here. I know it's kind of early to be doing a live, but hey, why not, right? I'm sitting here getting my truck unloaded, so I'm being banged like a Bangkok hooker. Just boom, boom, boom. And no, not a lot, is it? So I'll give this a minute, and if people come in, I'll stay on and we can discuss this driver shortage that we're not having. So anyway, what I think it is as far as a driver shortage, there is no driver shortage. It's a lot of these companies, they hire lobbyists to say, put out, well, hey, sweetheart, how are you doing? Only the lonely. Boy, do I know that one. Once you hit your expiration date and you're sick, I'm almost 60, well, in a year and a half, I'm wearing that with a badge of honor. Everyone figures you're expired and you part of the only lonely club. But anyway, as far as the AI, what they're doing is they're putting out that they're going before all these committees and stuff, saying we're having a big driver shortage. No, they're not having a driver shortage. I'm sorry. The whole thing is they have an agenda. Let me try to send this somewhere that's a little easier. They have this agenda to put out that we're having a driver shortage where they can get people to take those risks. And the risk being putting autonomous trucks on the road. And the risks that come with them wrecking, killing tons of people. But if they put out, it's a perfect time for COVID and everything, that we have this big driver shortage when there is no driver shortage. Because we did have a little bit of driver shortage during COVID. Freight was great and everything. But there is truly not a driver shortage. They are already, and you think, these autonomous trucks are so far in the future. No, they're not. Right now, they have been running a route, because my mom was telling me about it because it was on the news. Good point, they have a route going from Dallas area, delivering in Oklahoma City near where my mom lives, autonomous trucks. So they're already out there. And they're really pushing this agenda there in Texas before these driver commissions and transportation commissions that there's a big driver shortage and people aren't going to be getting their freight in time. There's not enough drivers to deliver food to the cities and products to the cities, using what happened during COVID and that big shortage we had where our shelves went bare. They're using, these companies are hiring these lobbyists to prey on our fears of what happened during COVID, saying it's going to start happening even though there is no COVID. We can't get people to take these jobs. The thing is, we're quite the opposite. We have way too many drivers out here. We have too many drivers, not enough freight. And when these autonomous trucks are taking that freight from us, Tyson already has autonomous trucks too. We are going to start losing big time jobs in freight for us. So anyway, what do y'all think? Are we having a driver shortage? What is your opinion? Or are you setting a lot more in between loads? And that's what I'm seeing a lot of, is I'm setting more in between loads. And that is flat out killing me financially. I mean, it really is. Just like, y'all, I got that. exporting that. Oh, shit. Okay, just that you guys, I am exporting a video I just shot for YouTube, sorry, to make sure it gets where I can upload it. But I absolutely don't think we're having driver shortage. It's just the opposite. But what happens is when you flood the market, the price of freight starts going down. And there is TJ Trucking. Hey, how is it going? Sitting on a Texas load till 8 a.m. in Temple, Texas on a Walmart load. Oh, yes. Or is that T3? Let me see. I don't know how much left. T3 Trucking. I'll tell you, Walmart has such a great gig going. T3 is sitting on a Walmart load. I don't know how many of y'all out there has done these Walmart loads. They're brilliant. What they're doing is they're using our trucks as warehouses. So when we're hauling refrigerated freight, they don't have to pay to cool it or store it. They only have so much room in their warehouses. So they put it where we can only deliver an hour early. You know, no more than an hour. That way, we set as their local warehouse. So they have too much freight coming in. They keep it so tight that we got to turn around and wait, because they got trucks going out. So stuff comes in, other stuff has to go out because they don't have the room, and it keeps them from having to build bigger facilities and pay more utilities and everything. That's why Walmart does what they do. On Walmart's end, it's brilliant. For us as truckers, we could have been doing another load. Sometimes you're sitting there for 2 days. And that's the other thing these trucking companies are doing right now, is they're expanding the time we set on a load. So a load that might take us 2 days to get there, we're setting on for 4 days. And then we're setting another day before we get another load. And that totally sucks because, a lot of people aren't realizing, they go, well, I still always have these loads. Yeah, I'm setting an extra day, but my check's half. You're setting an extra day to get a load, but you sat 2 days on either side of a load you didn't need to. It used to be, we didn't have much time. We had to get there. We had to get that load downloaded. We had maybe an extra on a 3-day load, had an extra half day. And before we got there, they had us a free plan. Now, there is no free plan. It's like I'm sitting here, I can't look, but I know nothing's on my call con. We haven't got a free plan yet. I will be sitting here, and when I do get one, it'll be probably for picking up tomorrow. And that's the other thing they're doing with us. They're deadheading us. Like 500 miles, 700 miles. A friend of mine who was a solo, she's no longer a trucker because of this type thing, they deadheaded her over 1,000 miles as a solo. That was a little over 2 days deadhead time to pick up a load that I think was loaded was like $2.25 a mile, and she went I think 800 miles with the load. So she did way more deadhead time. So this trucker shortage is a bunch of bullshit. Because if there was a trucker shortage, we would be turning and burning. What the companies need to do is start keeping the cream of the crop, what they have at their companies. And they, like mine, no matter what, people are going to be retiring, people are going to want to come off the road, period. So I would, instead of having 300 students going through or whatever they have right now, I'm a trainer, but I only train one at a time. They need to cut back to about 10 students in Springfield, maybe 5 up in Salt Lake City a week going through, and they need to slowly start letting, through natural attrition, us cut back by, I say, 25% of what we have at our company. That way, we can keep keep our drivers happy and busy. We can keep quality drivers. Yet we still have our training program going to just take care of that natural attrition. And then once you get down to 75% of the fleet you used to have, we're going to be seeing a lot happier drivers, a lot more loyal drivers. And this needs to happen throughout with Swift, with CR New England, like they're a good company. But, you know, we need to see that across the board. Now, that's my opinion. Because if you do that, there will be less drivers. We'll pretty much have the same amount of freight. But it's going to allow us to start making a decent living again. Let's see. Charles, I hear the best money is in tanker. No, the tanker's the worst money in Prime. Well, no, I gotta take that back. I think it goes reefer, tanker, then flatbed. And Prime has put a cap on our flatbed hiring right now. So flatbed is the hardest. So tanker is not the most money. And Prime has outright said that in the meetings. But tanker is a good division. I thought about switching. Dang. I know. Are you a tanker driver, Charles? But no, tanker just, it's not where it's at Prime right now. It's right below what we are right as a reefer. But I did think of, because I heard they had more dedicated runs, and after I quit training after the student, I'm going to be getting into, hi, thank you, sweetheart, appreciate it. I'm going to be getting into doing, well, I was going to get into tanker, but they said I would have to get a different truck, and I had purchased my truck. So I just wanted something different, and I wanted a dedicated run. So after this student's off, I'm going to start really pushing my fleet manager to find me a dedicated run that goes through Arizona, where my home is. Only the lonely. Do you pay for reefer fuel at Prime? No, Prime. You pay after the first deal, so after your first tank. But okay, guys, I've got to go. I just got my paperwork, as you saw. I'll do another live maybe tonight.